Hello, my name is Eva. Hello and welcome. I make automatic writings for the zodiac signs, and I do the writing always without knowing which zodiac sign it is for, so I'm not influenced by what I think I know about them. And this writing felt to me like I'm writing to somebody who actually just needs a reminder that you know about your role in what happens to you, that you know that you need to speak your truth to yourself, that you are on a journey of learning that you are the magician. So I will shuffle for the zodiac sign, and then I will read you your message. Who is this for? Sagittarius. Oh yes, Sagittarius is, in my opinion, somebody who knows quite a lot about manifestation and what manifests, but we are all here to learn, no? So the microphone, can you see it good? Okay, the microphone, news, trending, broadcast, expression, strong opinion, make known. Oh yeah, current events, public speaking, speak truth, see, communicate, social media, being heard, speaking up. So it's very fitting in this message. It's more about like you talking to your cells, to your gut, to your colon. But it's very much about having a strong opinion and make it known to yourself, so that you override old stories. Okay, so Sagittarius, I will read you. I had the picture of a colon. That this this should be the colon, and then it said, intestines. The fact that your colon or gut. So I had the picture of a colon is how long? Much longer than you would think would fit in that quiet little space below your stomach. Something in your life is much, much, much more different or huge, takes up more work than you ever would guess. But you learned it is a fact that it does take up more work, that it looks exactly like this. You learned that. The mind is set on a picture, fact, learned stuff. So you have your mind, you learned that something in your life, it must not be your colon. It just is a fact. It is different. It takes more work. Maybe you want to do something here with the microphone. All the media says it's so. Social media says it's so. The outside world says it is so. But maybe your God is saying something different. So it's about your authority. The mind is set on a picture, fact, learned stuff, but you would be totally in. But if you would be totally innocent about what might happen if you took your initial enthusiasm as the overpowering component in this matter, then things could actually be more like you would like them to be. Your say so is, so to speak, registered in every little receptor this of your gut, of your colon, of your imaginary gut. let's go and put your idea upon them. So all the cells would, yes. The past has a lot of influencia, I had to write, has a lot of stuff that makes you maybe sick in your stomach, the memories that are not, are influencing your enthusiasm in a hindering way. The past has a lot of influencia, we want to say. The narrative that they, and it was like they, the outside, are right. Oh, my dear, they is you. And so you struggle with what they are doing to you. But it is only for so long as you change the narrative, impose your wanting on your receptors. Your wanting is that they would like you, maybe, or leave you alone, or be of service to you. Ooh, I felt like I hit something with of service to you. There is a pain on the end of my colon now. Digestion of the old is also a narrative which turns out to be not the key here. So with this, it was like, so do I have to, because I feel a pain. I felt not good here, service to you, and then I felt a pain, and then I had immediately like the mind goes, oh, we have to, so we have to look here where the pain is, and then we have to go into that story. Where does the pain come from? But that's also a narrative which turns out to be not the key. Always you procrastinate taking the author role, author, you are the author role, if and always when you retell or analyze or think about you versus them. So the pain is actually you versus them. You miss the chance again to change the story to the picture frames you want. Your gut receptors are upset about that. Maybe you have some stomach aches or your gut is upset. Your gut receptors are upset about that. They feel it would be better if you feed them with a much lighter and fresh, new, carefree story. It's your call. And then it said supplement it with the new version of you. So that's, I had the feeling that actually I just remind you, Sagittarius, that actually you know that to go in the you versus them story, or what they are doing and you have to watch, or that you are can't do much about it, that you are like in a washing machine, because you see yourself in that, in that spinning wheel I have now in my third eye, and that actually Sagittarius, that you have to take yourself out of it. And we know that it can be a bit addictive, or we are all, many of us are in that, yes, brainwashed addictive state of being, that we always go in this, we have to fix a story, we have to understand what's going on in the outside before we actually can impress a new story. But we are asked, and we know, or we can learn that no, we tell the story to ourselves, how the new story, how you want to feel, how you feel, and you be the new version. We have to learn to be the new version and impress it on our system, on our cells. So this is a reminder. It feels like a reminder again. It feels like somewhere you know it. Sagittarius, I will now shuffle for some additional cards. The Empress. And that's fitting. Multitasking. You have a lot go on your plate, Sagittarius. Almost omniscient. So kind. How can you eat me? We experience it all. This is the charisma of our aura. So the Empress, to me, or what I channeled here, is that Empress feels is not a me, is not an I, it's us. So they and you are actually us. How can you we experience it all. This is the character of our aura. It's not I. Empress energy is we because of our abundant connectedness. It's empathy like Jesus had, compassion for all. We are beyond manifesting our dream life or wisdom. Our wisdom is of the fourth density. You are asked to go there. If you were here and listen to this, something inside of you wants to make that change from this addictiveness of me versus the outside world to the wisdom inside of you who knows that it's you it's the outside is you put out, and that you can just, you don't have to fix, you have to just make it new. You have to go to the, you have to impress via the force density, via your imagination, via being committed to what you imagine, and then with a loving heart, with compassion for all. We are friends, and then it has to, that the law is that it has to return to you, and we are all or yeah, we are on this journey. In my opinion, we are friends with those of the heart. We feel your feelings. This is our strength and our weakness. So much to feel, and then we are in this washing machine. In Empress energy, we are balancing compassion with wisdom. Yes, maybe there is also like with the day. So they give you lots to do till you feel like the outside is wanting much from you, and so you have to make time for yourself and go into yourself and be with yourself and imagine yourself like you want to feel. I will shuffle for 2 oracle cards to say goodbye. This one, purity, beautiful purity. And you know that we say that the God is the second brain, so maybe it's also like physical, that maybe you need some, sorry, these cards are a bit, this one, thank you very much, very clear. And reason. I will read them and come back to you. So yes, it's quite clear that I'm talking to a Sagittarius, or this message is for a Sagittarius who has something old irritating them with the pearl. And I also saw that, like, this microphone picture, it was quite the picture I got from this column, that. And as it says here, it's like speaking up and express yourself and make it known to yourself. Speak the truth. uh, came for me again with this, the similarity to speak the truth. Your gut knows the truth, and maybe is also irritated because you ignore its wisdom. With the raisin is talking about preservation of something, and you may, there is a holding that's occurring either literally or physically. While well intended, someone may be limiting the one they wish to protect. Could also be that there is somebody in the outside. Also, with the pearl, would be very fitting that you want. Pearl also is talking about being a parent to children, and the the symbolism of the pearl once has to leave the muscle. You say muscle, yeah, and but also only, like, maybe that it could be as well, or that you have forgotten something. Also, the raisin is talking about, or it could also speak about a return to what has been lost. You have to see, but there is something with the pearl. Also, it could really be that I'm talking to a Sagittarius who has digestive disorders. Pearl has a remarkable healing ability with stress-related digestive disorders. Could be helpful to look into pearl. Maybe you have a pearl at home somewhere. This process, the process of, the oyster attempts to heal and purify itself. First, it's an irritation, where it begins as an irritation within the oyster, something as simple as a grain of sand. So something, it was first little and it's irritating you more and more. They irritate you, I would say. And but that's a process that is for the benefit to you, if you be with your feelings and honest to yourself. And don't make it they, make it yours. This process mimics our human emotional journey here on earth, stumbling upon irritants and lessons, then their embrace, recreating ourselves as a thing of divine beauty. So in the end, it's about, actually, yes, being with yourself and telling yourself the truth about your divine beauty. In simplicity, the pearl teaches us to embrace our emotions as they are the way forward to perfection. Let your feelings be your guide as often as they will allow, as often they will allow things the mind will not. From the first sentences, like, what if you were totally innocent about whatever is irritating you, and just going with your idea. Something is much more different, takes up more work. That's like what you learned about the story. And what if you would be totally innocent about what might happen, if you took your initial enthusiasm as the overpowering component? The overpowering component is important in any case. What do you want to actually see in the outside? Okay, so and I hope if you have problems, yes, with your digestive um, system, that maybe it gives those of you a hint because of the supplements, maybe to say goodbye. No amount of supplements will actually go to the root of your stomach problems. Maybe you have to look at it from the aspect of what your gut wants to tell you. So this is your message, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye. Have a good day.